Well, Medi-Cal can be a lifesaver for families that need a little extra help paying for medical care and for seniors who qualify, but applying can be confusing. So it's helpful to have someone help you through the process. Here now from the group that has helped hundreds successfully apply for Medi-Cal, Senior Care Advocate CEO Greg Steen. So you guys don't advise people to apply alone. Why is that?
Good question, and it's accurate, very accurate. So the problem is that the actual websites and things that people use are mainly Cover California sites.
Okay.
And so they're a little bit confusing. If you don't know exactly which, box to check or where you're going, you end up in, somewhere else and it's a different plan. Maybe it's a health insurance plan that you're not going for, it's income based, and you get a denial. The problem is it's 2 months later and you've had 2 months where you've lost out on benefits.
Right. So it is, it's government run. So
right.
It's, of course, it's going to be as complicated and as confusing as it possibly can. How do you guys help people apply for Medi-Cal?
So we basically do it for them.
Okay.
We don't charge for it. Others do, but we don't charge for that. We're more into the planning and the consulting, making sure that it's suitable for people first.
Yeah.
So then we become what's called the appointed representative, which is a limited power of attorney. So we deal with Medi-Cal so the family doesn't have to.
Right.
So we do it for them, and that makes all the difference.
I'm sure that would make a huge difference because you're helping people all the time who probably run into the same issues. So you know exactly what the fix is and you're not reinventing the wheel every single time. Yeah,
and we've done this for over 30 years, so we've got several thousand cases through the years that we've done, and so we know what to look for. We get right to the point. We save people lots of time and money, but there's lots of changes coming, and they're taking 4 different computer systems and morphing them all into one.
That's the September 4th change that's coming. So September 4th, a big change.
In Fresno County, it's called Benefits Cal, which is their new one system. But we've been dealing with it in different counties throughout the state. And unfortunately, I always tell people, we're dealing with the government, so you kind of got to set your logic aside, right?
Yeah.
So, sorry, but that's reality. And so there's been very little planning and training, if any, according to people on the inside that we're working with telling us. And so, I feel sorry for them because it's like anything else that you're trying to navigate the first time, not going to be easy, right? And they have tremendous caseloads. A lot of these eligibility workers have 200 plus cases each. So they're overwhelmed, they're burdened, they're well-meaning, but it's a big challenge. And so Fresno's supposed to be online in September. And so we expect probably a big slowdown.
Of people getting approved.
And yes, and
or
the
just
time
like responses
it takes for those all to be processed, it's like anything else, it's just going to slow everything down because they haven't been properly trained, making the whole process even more fun during that. So
what does that mean for people in Fresno County right now who might be thinking about Medi-Cal or who are trying to apply for Medi-Cal? Do we want to apply right now before September 4th? Is that the message?
Well, I think that, like any good government agency, they will get it worked out at some point.
Sure.
But yeah, absolutely. If you're thinking about it, you need to do it right now. And if you have questions, you need to call us because we're going to help you get through that maze and understand what's really suitable for you and what's not. Because it's very easy to get lost in it. And then you end up applying for something that you didn't even want or need, and then you get denied for something that you weren't even looking for. The denials is another thing I wanted to talk about. Basically what you are trying to help people avoid is wrongful denial, getting denied benefits that you actually qualify for. Why are there so many wrongful denials? So good question. A lot of it has to do with the fact that these amazing eligibility workers are not they're not trained very well. They have computer systems that are not very up to speed, if you will. They're not really current. There's mainly 2 reasons. It's error on their end or it's inability to provide information. And to be fair to them, sometimes, you've got, 85-year-old mom that we need to apply for, and so 60-year-old kids are trying to do this, but mom's never shared any information about her finances with them, so they don't have the ability to provide everything in a timely manner. And Medi-Cal says, we tried, but we can't work with nothing. Because with so many people in California, essentially you just become a number, and you've got to get to the next number so that you can get through all of your 200 cases. So Senior Care Advocates can help you. They can do it for you. Just give that number right there a call, and you don't have to do Medi-Cal alone. Greg Steen, thank you so much. Always great information. Thank you.